Koko here. Why do you believe in God? And which God do you believe in? First premise I want to make is the reason you believe in a God is because of your geography. Because you were born in the United States, for example, you are more than likely Christian. There are many cults within Christianity you may be a member of, the largest being the Roman Catholic Church, which is the predominant cult within Christianity in this country. But there are many, and they're all, and they all come from either the, you're either Catholic or they come from the Anglican branch off to the side. But there's like a tree. I've been doing some studying on where the religions came from and from what were begot from begot. So it works out that partially, mostly, the reason you have a religion is because of your geography. Okay, is that a good reason? I mean, so you believe in God because you were born in your particular block in Chicago. You're Italian, you're Polish, so you're Catholic. You were born in Mexico, you're Catholic. You're born anywhere south of the United States, you're 85 to 95% chance of you being Catholic. I mean, period. That's it. Born in India, you could be any number of religions. Born in Africa, depending on what part of Africa, Southern Africa, more likely Christian, Northern Africa, Muslim. If you're born in the Middle East, you're either Islamic, Christian, or Jew. If you're born in Israel, it goes like block by block, house by house, depending upon what religion you're going to be. Okay, so I've kind of you kind of got this figured out where no matter where your religion is based on where you were born. And if your parents, and if you go back, maybe at your parents, your grandparents, go back, at some point somebody was religious. Now, you may not be, and your parents may not be, but perhaps their parents were very strongly religious, forced them into I know I have many friends who, went to Catholic school and Catholic high school, and they get so burned out that when they had kids, they were done. They were done with Catholicism. They call themselves Catholic, but they don't go to church. I mean, they don't do anything. Maybe they go Easter and Christmas, and maybe not even, because they just don't do it anymore. They've had enough. So they call themselves Catholics, but they're as Gnostic or something. They don't really believe in any of the, of the dogma. At some point, you've got to be true to yourself and ask, why do I do this? Do I really believe this stuff, or is it just because that's how I was raised? I know people who, I don't like Brussels sprouts. I've tried them once, and they just didn't do anything for me. I know people who love them, don't like asparagus, and there's a few vegetables I really don't like. I've tried them, okra. I've tried them once, okay? Maybe if I tried them 5 more times, I'd like them. But my family never ate okra. My family never ate Brussels sprouts. And my mom didn't like them, and my dad didn't like them. And I think religion, that is exactly what religion is all about. Religion is how you were raised. And maybe the reason why people are involved with a religion is because there's a comfort in it. This is how I was raised, and this is what... But do you actually believe the stuff? I mean, a lot of it's fairly crazy. And lots of it is very, very contradictory. Christianity is filled with contradiction within the Bible, where you read the 2 of the Gospels and they're completely opposite. You read, my favorite example is the account in the 4 Gospels of when the tomb was opened, on Easter morning. All 4 of the accounts are completely different. Which one's right? I mean, come on. And depending on the year, they'll never bring to your attention that all 4 are different. The Christmas, the Christmas story is completely different in 2 of the Gospels. There's a lot more to it. I've studied this for a long time, and there's a reason why this is. So my question is why do you believe this stuff? Especially when a lot of the religious, mouthpieces are touting hatred. They hate the LGBT and the gay community. They're destroying civilization. They're possessed by the devil. Atheists are possessed by the devil because they can't hear the voice of Jesus or some crazy nonsense like that. I mean, there's people out there saying this stuff, and nobody's saying, you guys are wacko. You need to question everything. It says back there, question everything. Why do you actually believe what you think you believe? Or are you just going through the motions? Lots and lots of people. The church is losing followers all the time because people are realizing, I don't believe this stuff. This is crazy. This is like this nuts stuff. And some people want to believe. It's great to want to believe in magic and want to believe in all the, and that there's, that there's some reason, some cause, some effect. When you die, you go someplace good. Although in the Greek version of the Bible, fairly early, there was no hell, there was no devil. That was added later on as a control. So, it's nice to think that when you die, there's a better place because, everybody's miserable. But, something, this is it. And you make the best of what you've got here because what if if there is a place afterwards, cool. But what if there's not? What if everything you've been programmed to believe is wrong? And you're living your life for the afterlife. Wouldn't that be sick? You die and you find out, oh shit, there's nothing. This is it. This was it. I wasted my life. I wasted this life hoping that there was something better afterwards, and there's not. So it's like, even if you want to believe there's a heaven or a hell, which there's not, why would you take a chance and live a subpar life now? Why would you do that? Why would you live a subpar life now? So, my question is why do you believe what you believe? Do you actually believe what you believe, or is it programming? Have you been told all your life that this is the way it was, or at least when you were a kid, and it was a comfy, warm, kind of like, grandma's apple pie, Thanksgiving dinner kind of a thing, and that's the feeling it gives you. And if it gives you that, that's, if there's a walk away, then okay, I guess it's a good thing. But if it's not, and if it's taking your time that you don't have, and it's taking your money that you don't have, and it's taking, depriving your family of you, you might want to think twice. Ponder this. Why? God. Why? Why do you believe in God? Why do you believe in your particular God? Now there's many, many to choose from. Why do you believe in your particular God? Think about it. Give me some insight. Why? More later.